And the numbers definitely prove that, so much so that we are 5.6 degrees above normal. When we look at the daily highs, we've had 4 days only below, hence why they're blue. The red, that's an above normal day. Today's normal high stands at 74 degrees. Well, today I think it's going to be a big old red day. Now, where do we stand compared to the rest of the year? Well, we are at 2024, January, February, definitely above normal. February is the big outlier. And I think we can all remember how warm it was. Then we started to trend a little bit below and we're like, hey, come on, summer, where are you? Well, May was a little bit above. And then it was somewhat of a near average summer overall. And then, of course, now September is sticking out to be a hotter fall. Pretty much. Fall does arrive for us officially once we go into our Sunday. Meteorological wise, we do start that on September 1st, just an easy way to collect data. So September, October, November is deemed fall to meteorologists, but officially, astronomically, that'll kick off for us on Sunday. But as far as today goes, the summer severe storms, yeah, they're in the forecast once again. I bet you could guess why. Well, it's driven here by this low pressure system. That tends to be our setup for strong to severe storms. As we go to ahead of the front, a southeast wind colliding with that low, they're merging together those air masses, and that's where we're going to have the convergence. So that's where we're going to have lift in the atmosphere, giving us some thunderstorms. A little bit of fog still treating us here in the north central area over by McKenzie County. You can see how that did quickly dissipate. Well, in Minot, we're still stubborn, but we're starting to see some sunlight take place in the Lake Metagoshi region. So as far as the storm chances go for us today, 80s and the 90s. So we have the heat for us. We have the humidity, dew points for a lot, 50s to the 60s, 60s deemed usually where we're cut off to be warm. But we go through 7 o'clock here this evening in eastern Montana. That's when the storms are going to fire up. So that would be 7 p.m. Central, so 6 p.m. Mountain Time, all the way through about midnight. Once we hit about midnight, storms are going to slowly carry off into the northeast. I think dissipate for the severity, but continue into the overnight hours through about 7 a.m. tomorrow. That's where I think the international border all the way down to Harvey and Rugby could get some precip as that low still moves through. So a level 1 for a lot of areas to the west of Bismarck and Minot. A level 2 exists for anywhere to the west of Highway 83, even a little portion over by Hettinger. But that doesn't mean much. That depends on how numerous the storms are, not necessarily the strength of them. So if you're in a level 1 or 2, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, especially if you're in the yellow to half-dollar size tail, and a brief tornado threat, Krista, is all a possibility. So summer storms live on, but as far as the summer lake temperatures, yeah, they kind of go somewhere else as we go into the weekend.
Trail off towards the weekend, but the fall starts on Sunday, right?
Sunday, yep. And next week, I'm thinking 60s for highs.
All right, much more fall-like temperatures.
Yep, more like fall.
Thanks.